Welcome to Driving Daily. I'm John. Out here by the Civic today, doing a little bit of maintenance. Got to do an axle, and got some updates for you. Whatever. So the POV video that I did was a couple videos back. Seemed to work out pretty good. I like that. I like the GoPro, but then again, I don't. So it overheated like 12 minutes in. It was like 12 minutes and 34 seconds. I remember it was 1, 2, 3, 4. And so we got the footage that we got. I put it up so you guys could enjoy it or you know, check it out or critique it, whatever, because I am trying to improve that. But let me know in the comments if you guys have issues with your GoPros overheating like way fast, because it's not even summertime yet. So I'm thinking like, well, when it gets to summertime, the time's going to go down. So maybe there's some settings I can optimize, but I got to run it in 60 frames per second, guys, because it's not going to look good going down the road anything less than that. So there's certain requirements I have to have. I'm not running 5K. It's like 4K, 60 frames per second. But anyway, let me know in the comments if you have any experience with that. Maybe you can help. Yeah, and then we did the street takeover video. If you haven't seen the street takeover, my take on the street takeovers video, go ahead and watch that whenever you get a chance, if you don't mind. If you're part of the car community, you like cars, you're a car enthusiast, go check that video and leave your comments on it. Let's push that one out. But anyway, back to the car. So the boot ripped on the axle, and I knew it was a matter of time. I'm under the car all the time. I saw it, you know, when I was there, and it was a matter of time until the axle's gonna be no good. So what I did was, when I was there, I put a little grease in there, you know, in the joints and whatnot to try to prolong it. And then I'm hearing a little bit of clunkiness and stuff up there. It's only a matter of time at this point. So I had already been saving up for the axle. I have that on hand. So basically I've broken the nut, and I used this guy here with this guy here. So that's like a tool from a kit to remove inner tie rods. You know, whatever, use what's on hand. And I use that to break the nut, because I'm not I'm not a bodybuilder, and I don't weigh a whole lot, so I have to do what I gotta do. So anyway, but got the nut broken, did that before we jacked the car up, lift the car up, and now here we are. Now this is not a how-to, just entertainment purposes only, guys. I can't stress that enough. But I'll let you come with me, and we'll see how it goes, and we'll talk a little bit along the way, maybe. So, all right, I'll show you guys the boot here. You can see completely ripped. It's gone. We got a little bit of that going on, and but yeah, so I could hear the clunkiness. We're gonna replace it. All right, so gonna get these cotter pins out. So I got the POV setup on right now, actually using the GoPro, which I've used the GoPro for stuff like this before. That one's out. I've used the GoPro for stuff like this before, and it kind of works great. But I really got it for the driving. So, but anyway, so that one's out. Super easy. I can't remember if these are just 17s. Yes, they're 17s. But yeah, this is definitely don't take what I'm doing as like mechanical advice. You know, I'm not a mechanic, but when you're driving these old cars, you gotta learn a few things to keep them on the road. So that's really where I'm coming from with this. Now, I can't remember. We'll just have to see. I can't remember if I'm gonna actually need to take that off. I probably might not should have done that, but we're gonna see. We're just gonna try with the tie rod. See, that's the thing. That's where not being a mechanic comes in. I don't do it often enough to really remember. Sometimes depends on the thing. Now I'm gonna just take this piece of wood and I'm gonna put it in here. I don't want to mess up the threads on that. Take that out. Come on. There we go. All right, so that's out. Now I don't know how much I can pivot. I might be able to just take this. I don't know. Hold on. Might not have to do this. Second ball joint. There's that nut. I don't know how much play I actually need. I might even need to take. Dang, I might. Oh, I do. Okay. All right. So we do need to take this out. I had to get something a little more leverage. Okay. And actually gonna switch sides here. I had to get something with a little more leverage. I'd put that one in tight. So anyway, loosen this up. Yeah, so you got to pull this out. I forgot. It's the only way to get the axle through anyway, and it should allow this to drop so that I can pull that out. I forgot about that. But I may even need to remove the brake line. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, so I'm sure this nut's, oh yeah, the nut's off of there. Basically need to, let's just give it a little, like this. I'm just gonna put it right there. Hopefully you can see that. And just tap, and that'll tap that back out. No problem. I should be able to just pull it. There's tools for this. So there's this tool here. Just make sure you don't get on the boot, but to be careful also. Okay, until you break that, it's loose. Should be able to pull this just about out. Let's see here. Okay, see how far we can pull it. I don't want to have to do the lower ball joint. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Yeah, we're almost there, guys. All right, cool. You get to watch me struggle. All right, so now I got it this far. I hope this thing will pull out, maybe pry out. There is a tool for this, but I don't have it on hand today, so man, I'm really hoping we can just get it pulled out. Let's find out. Let's find out. Now I could pull this, but it might break free, and that would suck. Yeah, I think I need to you need to pry that. Hold on one second. Actually, I can use this. Can't use this because I didn't get it. Oh, yeah, here we go. And it comes out. Sometimes, see, that tool is not made for that job, but it works. So this should come out. And it's another reason why we have to remove this. Alright. This is how we're gonna get the axle out. Alright, that's the old axle out. And you can see it's not good. Not good. So, oh, look at, here, listen to that. And yeah, so let's get our new axle. Let me know what you guys think of these videos like this. Like I said, I'm not really a mechanic, but this is part of owning older vehicles, older cars. You've got to figure this stuff out. Now, I have a mechanic, and I do pay for certain things to be done from time to time that are a little bit out of the out of my wheelhouse, or if I just don't have time because I'm doing so much other stuff. So I'm gonna just put a little grease on this. I'm honestly not even sure if this is the right kind, but we're gonna put it on anyway because it's what I have on hand today. Let's see if we can get it in a little more gracefully than we took the other one out. There we go. All right, back down here. So yeah, the takeovers, man, they're not cool, you know. It's not car culture. I don't really believe that that's car culture. By the way, you might lose a little bit of fluid from your transmission, but you also might not, depending on how the angle of your car. Okay, so pretty sure it's in. It took a little doing, but we're turning. There's really no gap back here. Feels solid. Feels way more solid than it did. And we're not leaking anything out. So that's good. Got the axle. I'm just doing this to get it to where we don't want to have like the rust on that spline in there, making it where I can't get it out next time when I need to work on the car. So let's go ahead and put this in. So I think my GoPro is still running. So hopefully we'll be able to work with this GoPro. And it hasn't overheated yet, so only when I'm in the middle of a sentence it will probably die, right? And that's just how it goes. All right, so let's get the splines lined up. So yeah, there we go. Got those lined up. Nice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this, well, we'll wipe those off, those threads off, because they got a little dirty there. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the nut in here so I don't lose it. That'll be the last thing we really do. We'll tighten it up. By the way, this is not a full power device. It's not, this is very weak. It's old Chicago. So it's great. I use it for like moving stuff off, but it's really not good for actually tightening things up. You can see that the nut there, it's not even really fully tight. It's not even close. Like I said, this is not mechanical advice. I'll tell you like the financial gurus do, like they have to, because otherwise it's probably gonna ruin your life with bad financial advice. But this isn't mechanical advice either. Just a guy keeping his cars on the road. But I've done this a lot. These Hondas are pretty easy to work on, honestly. Pretty easy to work on. So, all right, so see, the GoPro just overheated when I was in the middle of a sentence, but I switched it to 4K 30 FPS, which is actually probably more realistic. I don't really need 60 FPS right now. We're just getting this tight enough to get that cotter pin in there. But yeah, so there's, see, the problem, guys, is that it overheats. But I don't need 60 frames per second for deals like this. So maybe we can make it work, you know. Okay. Maybe a little bit bigger. Maybe larger, but shorter. There we go. That's better. Alright, guys. So, see, we got the same thing for this one up here. It's about to rain, it looks like. I had people come up, company. So, anyway, so I was putting this cotter pin in, and I went ahead and did it. So there's controversy over this, I guess. So I've been told in the past that you're supposed to like put it in sideways and pull this around to these places in the nut here. But I've also seen this, and this is what I've been doing lately. So I basically take the longer tab and pull it up underneath, and there's this little kind of indentation here in this in the bottom of this, and I put that there, and it's like tight. And then so this is upright in between the castle nut, and then this is also in between the castle nut. So anyway, I did this one the same way, and so I've got those done. Slide this through. Hopefully you can see that, and I'm gonna give it a little up tap, and it should, yep, come all the way through. And then I'll just put this on. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys think though of the videos, like what you want to see. Do you like the POV videos where I'm driving? Do you like these where I'm just kind of messing around in the car. We'll chit chat a little bit. I just really think that that video on the takeovers is kind of important, so that's why I was asking you guys to go over there and check it out, see what you think. Let me know in the comments, you know, what you think of that. So we're gonna tighten this up. I obviously highly suggest that you torque these to specifications and all that good stuff, right? So anyway, so this is back on, this is back on. It's torqued properly, the cotter pins are in, and really let me know what you think of this, or what you know about this. YouTube is a learning thing for me too, so what do you think of this cotter pin configuration? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, so this is now tight, our axle's tight. We got to torque this down, so we're going to put the wheel on and let the car down to torque it down. So I'm gonna move my jack around and then lift the car up, put our tire back on, our wheels and tire, and yeah, and then we can torque this and we'll be good to go. All right, double checking the foot pounds. So this is 134. But definitely check for your application. Don't take my word for it. All right, guys, appreciate y'all hanging out with me while we did the work on the Civic here. That was pretty easy, so I was able to film it, and that way we can talk and whatnot while I get the job done. Let me know what you think of the street takeover video. It's probably a couple videos back from this one. Don't know when this is going to be released, but this weekend is Piedmont Drift, so I'll be back up there doing more video. Probably a couple. It's a 2-day event, so you know, we're gonna get as much footage as we can, as always. Try to get as many of the cars in, as many of good solid runs as we can get footage, and we'll put it into a nice compilation where we don't waste time and you can just check it out and enjoy that. I really like making those videos, guys. A lot of talent in the grassroots drifting scene, if you will, and I lost my words there for a minute, but there's a lot of talent in the grassroots drifting. You see guys from all different levels, and that's why it's cool. And if you look at some of my videos, you can spot some drivers getting better over time, and that's cool too. I really like that. And one day, maybe I'll get a drift car, and I'll go and I'll learn the art of drifting myself. I've mostly driven front wheel drives, and I know how to drive front wheel drives like very aggressively. I'm not the best, I mean, whatever, but I have a lot of experience driving front wheel drive. So not as much with rear wheel drive. Not that I haven't done it, but nothing compared to some of these guys at that event. So catch that if you can, if you get a chance, check it out. And I appreciate each and every single one of you, as always. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the support, the likes, all that stuff. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Until next time, guys, I'm out.